How did you get started working with the millennials, how would you put it? Not really working. Do you work with millennials, for millennials, about millennials?
Yeah, so it's really all of
Okay.
that. I call it multi-generational workplace issues
Okay.
because it's everything that impacts different generations. And I happen to be a millennial, as you probably guessed. And so it was even before people started talking about millennials, in recent years, focusing there was important for me. One, I mean, I guess to the whole, podcast on courage. When I first started the business, I was 25 and
Oh,
I had worked in, a business setting before in a consulting firm, but with starting my own business, I was very apprehensive about getting into business coaching because I said, who's going to listen to me?
right.
Even though I've helped companies make millions of dollars and helped the company I work for, bring in millions in revenue, people are going to just look at me and think I'm young,
Yeah.
and all of that. And so um, before people started talking a lot about millennials, I thought, that's a cool place to really focus because my age would not be looked at as a liability, right? It
You'd be
was
the expert, right?
exactly.
Perfect. That is great. And then Fly High Coaching, you worked before this. Talk a little bit about where you were to kind of gather all that experience, and then when you made the transition to Fly High Coaching.
Yeah. So um, I guess even before the working world, to kind of frame this, I have a degree in psychology. So I was always interested in, the human mind and motivations and why people do what they do and those sorts of things. But I knew I didn't want to be a counselor, a therapist, or a psychologist. So I said, hey, I'm just going to go into the working world, right? And so I fell into working for a financial consulting firm that specialized in tax credits and incentives, which is painfully boring to most people.
Yeah.
But the great thing about that experience is that I got to see how a small consulting firm works, and then they grew to be a probably more of a mid-sized firm. And I really got a lot of great experience in terms of working with clients, I was in different sides and functions of the business. So I really got a lot of great experience there in, sales and client services and all of that. So that background was really helpful for me. And, having that confidence to go out and start my own firm.
Nice. At 25.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job. That is definitely some courage.